What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Rundown with Silva, and my name is Tyler Silva, and I got a couple guests here with me today, but my most important guest right here is Freddy Bedolla, and I am here with my man, Kyle Wade. What's up, guys? What's up, Freddy?
What's up?
Dude, how are you, buddy? We missed you.
Dude, I missed you guys so much.
No, you didn't. Cheers, buddy.
Proof.
Cheers to that water.
Wow, I'm
Logical
super
proof.
lame, but
No,
that's fine.
fuck
A
me,
water
right?
bottle, all right.
Yeah, water's all around. Why not?
Do you want one?
Water's for the weak. Dude, it's good to see you. You've been gone for how long now?
5 months and a couple days.
5 months and a couple days.
Yep.
So tell people why you were gone.
I was gone for Army basic training and Army music military training.
So what is that?
Well, basic training, you just learn a bunch of Army shit, basic Army shit, you know? And then the music part was just learning what the Army does, but with music in a basic sense.
But like, what do you do to play like music in the military?
Well, you do things like, so if there's like a ceremony, right? Like if someone's getting promoted or a funeral or just any regards to honor, you know, that's what we do. Parades.
Did you throw a grenade?
I did throw a grenade.
How was that shit?
That shit was freaking awesome, dude. Like, okay, video games don't do anything justice to actually like doing shit. So like when we went, I'm so glad you asked me this. That was like one of my favorite parts.
Was it? Yeah, let's
One of
go.
my favorite parts actually. So like that is one of the only parts of basic training currently where they can touch you. So
That shit's hot.
yeah, dude. I was so excited, but violated all at once. But anyways, here we go. So like you have to hold the grenade here, and I was fucking like, oh my god, like this. What if this shit blows off? What if I do something wrong? You know, like you just have all these thoughts going through your head because like literally the whole time just boom, boom, the whole shelter just boom, like the ground, everything, like that shit in your chest.
Wait, they had you underground?
No, they had
Shelter?
us. So
yeah.
like,
So lay it out for us. Like what? So you walk up and they're like, "Here's a grenade."
yes, but well, okay, cute, right? So like, you have to get good at throwing those first, and believe it or not, like you can actually fail doing that. So they don't let you go through a real one if you fail with this little fake popper one, and it's not even hard. You just gotta like pull it, push it, twist it, and then you just throw it.
Pop it.
But where people would fuck up the most was how far they could throw it.
Really? How much
it
do you think
heavy?
it weighs?
It's not even 2 pounds. I don't think. But people would throw it like straight up in the air, dude, and so it would land in the pit, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Where
Did you
they
really
were.
see that shit?
Okay, so this is what the fake ones. So the people who did that shit didn't get to go through the real ones. But
You played yourself.
but acting like it was a real thing.
Did it look like this? Like, is this like the little bunker that you guys were set up? Like anything similar to that?
Yes, it's very similar to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's exactly where I was. But that's the fake one.
What's the fake one? The blue ones right there?
No, just that area where they're throwing the
Is
grenades.
this a fake grenade?
Yeah, that is. Wow, the internet.
Does the real one have like
No, the real one was.
all fuckered up?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool looking.
Can't show
What is it? What is that, Justin? Water? Like, is that a water balloon?
No, it's not a water balloon. It's just
It's like a little firecracker inside. I don't even know.
It's not as high level as explosives. It's like fucking, you go to the store, buy some fucking little firecrackers. And
Yeah, it's just got like a little spoon with this little explosive thing attached to. I don't know, but people literally, even just. Dude, how hard is it to just lob it over a wall? You know, people would literally like throw it right and then just slip off the fingertips, go right into the pit, and dude, the drill sergeants were not fucking around. They would grab you by like the collar and throw you. Like they did not care. But we had to practice for that anyways.
Of course.
So, you know, like we would have to throw it, we would act like we were getting down, and then we would jump over the wall anyways, acting like it was just in case, and then we would just like land right there like that. That's part of the training. But when we actually did it, they did like all the steps for you because literally everybody is so scared, dude. Like you're in there just like feeling all the explosions of everybody, like literally feeling like you're about to go into World War II or some shit like D-Day.
Yeah,
you know, like it's the closest thing to feeling like, I don't know, like that high stress environment.
Yeah,
that's probably like the most stressful thing you go through. But dude, they're literally like grabbing you by the head, you know, moving you where you need to go, and then they kicked me out of the door, literally foot on my ass to go to where I needed to throw this grenade, you know. And so like when when I got there, I was so scared. I was like, here's my grenade. What do I do? He's like, dude, just calm down. It's gonna be fine. Like, you're not gonna die.
You're holding something that could kill us all.
Yeah,
just calm down,
like,
please.
you cannot throw this stressed as you are because you could kill us both. Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, yeah, they did it for me. They pulled the pen out and then they were just like, here. Like, but they warned me. They're like,
Was it the
"Look,"
real one?
Yes. Like, they warned me first.
Nope.
Here, Wade.
They're like, look, you got 5 seconds, and I know that seems like not a lot of time, but you will be fine. So he pulled it, and then he gave it to me. He's like, take it. I was like, holy shit. And I just threw it. I threw it immediately. Like,
When should I throw it? Like,
people, they will do that. They'll just hold it for a second. They're like, dude, throw it. And so they throw it, and then, yeah, it explodes. But you only get to throw one. I really wanted to throw another one because it's like once you've done anything one time that's super scary, then the next time you do it, it's not so bad. But, yeah, once I did it, I was like, that was awesome. Like, I want to do that again.
dude, my brother, when he went through his basic for the Navy, he was like, it was pretty cool to, like, work with guns. And we did the shotgun training, and that's when it got really weird. I'm like, why? He's like, well, we had to shoot a 12 gauge, and they held us. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it was really weird.
Like, held you from behind, like, all
correct.
Yeah,
Them saying,
yeah,
"Look,
like
girl, it's gonna
fucking,
be okay."
yeah, like was like racing them for a 12 gauge round. I'm like, I have 12 gauge. You shot my 12 gauge. Like,
Dude, oh my gosh. So like we had this person who didn't understand like English very well, and she didn't know the difference between semi and like auto, like just full on automatic. And so, bro, she was, every time she'd get on the range, they'd be like, all right, get ready, and then, you fire a couple off just to practice. Dude, every time, just you would hear all the fire one time, just boom, boom, boom. Her, dude, it was like, holy shit. Like, so we all had to like get down. We all had to, dude, just, yeah.
were you guys shooting off M4s or?
Yeah, we were shooting the M4s.
Nice.
Yeah, but dude, she just couldn't get it. She didn't understand like the lever. But there's only 2 settings.
Doesn't that one have the safety on it too?
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, 3 settings if you count safety.
So
Safety.
someone's carrying around M4s like, what's this do?
Yes. Yes. Dude, I don't understand. She didn't make it though. Like, well, at least she didn't graduate with me.
Did you
Yeah.
make some friends that didn't make it by chance?
Yeah, a couple. But dude, I don't want to harp on the Army because now they're part of my livelihood, but it's very easy. It's very, very easy.
Well, you're a pretty athletic dude.
Well, but see, like the physical part isn't even what's hard. It's just like that mental aspect. And some people can't learn under stress. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like them yelling at you, telling you you're a piece of shit, telling you to do all these push-ups.
Oh, bro, that's my whole life.
Yeah, that's most of our lives. Right?
Exactly. And so like once you get up from that and they're like, okay, now we're gonna learn this, and then you're back there like
Yeah.
they can't deal with it, so they just crumble under that pressure. And so that's why a lot of people they don't make it, like for that reason only, not because it's hard to learn or all the information they give you, but simply because they crumble under pressure. And dude, the whole like phone thing, I don't know if you guys know what that's all about, but
You just don't have your phone, right?
they used to where you only got your phone 2 times in that whole 10-week span. You got it in the beginning, and then you got it when you were about to graduate. Now, because of all like the terrible shit that's happened, like a lot of suicides, like depression, this and that.
Right.
Now you get your phone every week. And so, Saturday comes around, and then the drill sergeant's like, if you don't do this or this, like, we're taking your phones away. Bro, people would, like, they were in such distress. They would start flipping mattresses, punching walls.
Yeah,
like,
that's
dude,
an
holy
addiction.
shit.
it is just very interesting how crippled like that upcoming generation is because of their phones. Like,
Oh, yeah.
They cannot. Like, the Army is trying to get you into this mindset, like, yo, if you were stranded in the woods, if you were in these dire situations, like, could you survive? Like, do you absolutely need this phone? And they just kind of like hang that over your head because of how much power it really has over your life.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, bro, like, if you give me my phone once a week and it's on like a Saturday, Sunday, and I can get my anime, and y'all got Wi-Fi?
Yeah, so we were
good.
allowed to. So, but see, we only get it for 30 minutes.
See,
That's
all
one
you
anime
got.
episode.
That's gonna rock for me.
You got to pay for that premium.
So yeah, I thought that one it was just freezing. I'm like, oh.
Yes. Water. Drink water, people.
Oh,
Drink water.
you got both?
Actually, I would love one of those popsicles. Man, those popsicles.
They were
Those
fire.
popsicles?
Shout out
love
CJ.
that.
CJ.
Good.
Popsicle? Mind if I grab him popsicle? Talk amongst yourselves. Want a popsicle?
So let's talk about
I would love a popsicle.
Let's talk about what's serious, like what's important. All right.
Okay.
Would you rather fight Itachi or Broly?
Dude, okay. Fuck.
Hold on.
You're
hold
welcome.
on. New Broly or
You
old
know it's
Broly?
new Broly.
Dude, okay.
Old Broly didn't happen.
Old Broly, I would say like he was much more mindless than the
Yeah.
current Broly
Rage.
because okay, the whole with the old Broly, him saying Kakarot all the time, like what was that? I mean, what was the point? You know, like see, he never even grew up with Kakarot or anything
Saiyans,
like
yeah,
that.
like that, yeah.
You know, and then he sees him and then immediately hates him for nothing. You know, it's just dumb. Whereas the new Broly, he just had an overall no sense of control. That like
Right.
you didn't know where it came from. He doesn't know how to control his power. But with the old one, it was like he only couldn't control his power because he hated Kakarot so much. Like that's dumb.
Right.
But I think the newer Broly was a lot stronger because he actually got to use his power. Whereas, bro, like the old one was like, me Broly, me just so big and me dominate you. You know, like he was just so mindless and couldn't. Goku, nobody could touch him.
Right. So
Whereas
answer the
Gogeta fucked him
question,
up.
though. So,
Huh?
but we talking about Itachi. My guy could weave signs with he doesn't.
No,
have to
I
weave
wouldn't fight
signs.
Itachi.
He literally doesn't have to weave signs. My guy, like,
Well, okay. I would probably, damn, dude, but like Broly would just beat your ass so bad, it would be so painful.
But
But,
he's such a brute.
Okay, but here's my
but
thing, all right?
Itachi would
Well, hold up.
torture you.
What you got, Justin?
So that was my thing right there. He touched on it. Like Itachi is gonna trap you inside your own mind and kill you 1,000 times over before you actually die. Broly's gonna beat your ass a little bit, then you're gonna fucking just, be a lump of nothing.
Nah.
Itachi breaks your fucking mind and then kills you. Like that's the shit.
nah, I'm
Yeah.
a win, bro. Off rip, I'm a win.
I'm a win.
Well, if I fought Itachi-
what?
If we fought Itachi and we just kept our eyes closed. But then, dude, he's
Bro,
got that. He's
when he
got good
touches you-
taijutsu, though. Like,
I'm just saying, you don't want no smoke from neither of them. Let's be honest.
that's a very hard.
Who would win if they fought each other?
Itachi?
Why?
Because, dude, Itachi doesn't have to touch him. Broly is just all might.
When have you seen Broly blink? He's looking in the eyes.
I don't know, man. I feel like his rage could definitely overwhelm Genjutsu. Because all he's got to do is disrupt his flow of chakra, and he does that when he powers up. So
Well, he did
You're
break that God bind, though.
that's what I'm saying. My guy fought an angel. Like, Broly literally threw hands with Whis.
Yeah, but Whis wasn't even fighting, though.
It's an angel, bro. You don't got to fight. Touche, though. I see you, though.
But, no, I think Itachi would totally win. I think he would so win. Because all he's got to do... Bro, it's not like he's got one trick up his sleeve. You know, he's got, like, an
But
arsenal.
you need one that will work.
True.
You want Freddy?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Thank
you got to have something that's effective. You can't just we talking about Broly. My dude stood in a volcano.
So did Goku, though.
Yeah. And Goku was getting his ass waxed.
Yeah,
So
actually,
he
Itachi's probably
fused.
pretty frail, huh? He's probably pretty fragile.
Taijutsu is not going to touch Broly. Broly's
Like,
not gonna
okay,
feel
like
any of that.
just anybody from the Naruto universe in general. Like if they threw hands with anybody, and like okay, so you know how like that classic scene when they bump fists, like in Z, not in Naruto, where they're like they're coming at each other, boom.
Right.
If they did that, if any Naruto character did that,
It'd be a
bro,
shut-up
their
zone.
arms would just they'd
It's
immediately.
spinal.
No, because that's substitution right there. Then they're behind you. You're fucked. You're waxed. It's not
Oh.
happening.
It's a mind game. That's all about it, though. You know what I mean? I think that fight comes down to a mind game. Like, yes, Broly is extremely strong and powerful and, everything. But, like, where's the mental? And that's everything
Exactly,
a ninja
bro.
is. They go to school for this when they're born.
When Broly is in a rage, he is in fact mindless. So a Genjutsu probably wouldn't even work on him.
True.
I watch his anime, bruh. Like, I
You
know-
see
I know
Jujutsu
my shit.
Kaisen is canceled
Yeah.
or
Don't-
postponed indefinitely?
So canceled.
Well, it's due to the writer's health. So if the writer survives,
Oh man, that's sad to hear. I mean,
Which one?
Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, you've been gone a while.
Nope.
The world has changed.
The world has changed.
It has.
Justin, did you see Jujutsu Kaisen?
It's on the list.
Good.
He said he's a little on a break.
I am behind on my anime game. That is definitely for
Mine's
me.
pretty weak too, but CJ did make me watch that one, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was really good, but like, I don't know why, but I knew it. Like, I'm like, this is gonna be a really good anime, and something's gonna happen. We're not gonna see it for a long time.
That's how it always works.
Full Metal Panic. Like,
I remember I watched an anime with my boy Justin, not you, OJ, but thank you, sir. Thank you. But I watched an anime and it was called Tenjo Tenge. Everyone should watch it. But right now, the ending, bro, I had to call him like, why would you ruin my life like that?
Okay, I have a real question though. So Krillin, even though he gets his ass kicked a lot, dude, let's compare Krillin to other animes. So have you guys seen Baki?
Yes.
On Netflix? All right, so Baki or Krillin?
I haven't seen Baki.
Baki, hands down.
Baki
Wrestler.
is basically like 14-year-olds look like bodybuilders. They're like stupid jacked,
it's
bro.
one of
I'm
those
12.
For real.
Did you ever see what was it, Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple?
Yeah, that one was
So
that one was pretty good.
that one, Baki reminds me a lot of that, where it's like different martial artists fighting each other and like people that specialize in shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And in that situation, Krillin gets waxed. He's garbage. He's
You think
poo-poo.
so?
Yeah, dude. Hands down. Especially like if we're talking like now Krillin, where he's been a dad for so long and doesn't know what fighting is anymore. Fucking whack.
True. Okay.
Y'all
Well-
can stop sleeping on my boy Krillin, like low key. He
Like Baki-
he pulled his weight. He's the strongest human in not anymore, but
Baki literally
Who is
has
the
a
strongest
fucking
human?
enemy.
Who
that
is the
kills
strongest
you
human?
from slapping you.
I'm pretty sure it is Videl.
I was about to ask if it was Videl.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Is Tien a human?
No,
We-
he's an
we-
alien.
No, he's
He is?
not.
He is.
He is?
Why does he have a third eye?
Why is he so weak?
His name.
Okay, first off, have you seen those shoulder caps, bro? My dude's shoulders is on point.
Bro.
Yeah, especially when he's
Almost got
getting
no
cell
neck.
down, dude.
Right?
Boom.
3/4 the size of his head, bro. Just hanging. Like, why?
It's very weird how he just hangs out with a little floating child.
Right? And let's talk about Mr. Popo. The shit, man.
Mr. Popo.
His eyes are always open all the time.
Dude, yeah, he
'cause he
always
sees
looks
everything.
coked out of his fucking mind. Like, he always looks coked out of his fucking mind for sure.
Enter the chamber.
You will have everything you need in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, dude, dude, look at that, bro. That looks like I just did a line in the bathroom.
How do you feel about the color change though?
With like the blue one to the black one?
Well, no, so he started off as the black one, but people were like, "That's racist," and he's not actually blue; he's purple now.
It's like
Are you serious?
It's
Yeah.
like, you know, my cousin. look like him. I apologize for nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you would. Jesus Christ. Dude. Oh, man. What was another... I don't know. I haven't really watched too much anime lately. I feel like a lot of time has just been dedicated to this. Like, a lot of the time has been dedicated to this for sure. Me and
What you
Austin...
gotta?
Yeah, me and Austin are at it at least every other weekend. And Justin and CJ, like, we're busting it out.
I show up when I want.
Yeah, try to get an episode a week for sure. Like, at least we have one come out every Wednesday. Yeah, at least trying to get one out for sure.
I can't get over how cool these mics look.
It's so crazy how cheap these mics are.
Why are they gold?
Why not?
Dude, I had to have it match the fucking hardware on the guitar. I had to.
Oh, true. I just immediately saw gold and I'm like, that's some high quality shit. It has to be.
Yep.
They're gold.
Crazy what paint will do.
You did not paint these.
Did you paint
No,
this?
I did not paint these.
Oh.
Got me going cross-eyed looking at the mic and shit. Just
Dude, so you happen to be back home in married life?
Dude,
Because
oh
you
my
just
god.
got married and then, like, left.
Basically, right? Like, I was married for like 6 months and then I left.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, dude, it's just the long game, you know? Like, I'm always thinking about the long game. Like, I want to make sure that no matter what happens, you know, health-wise or, like, when we have children, it's just, I wanted to have that safety net, you know? And my job, if I wanted dude, for teachers, it sucks, bro. Okay.
Yeah, so hold on. Like, a lot of people don't know that either. But, like, not only you in the military, but before this and during this, you're a teacher.
Yeah, and the reason I joined the military just at all is because if I want full benefits from my job, they have to cut my paycheck down, like, nearly in half. And, like, dude, AZ teachers don't even make that much as it is. You know, like, you're making so much less than those loans are, you know, like the loans that you have to pay back. Like, I mean, I didn't have a lot to pay back, but just at an average, a lot of people pay so much back, and they're not really making that money to even pay the loans back in their regular teaching jobs. Right. You know, so they're just like kind of like breaking even, and that's not fair. And so I was like, I need something else. You know, it's nice to have a spouse who helps, but at the same time, it's like, shoot, if I didn't have Katie, I would definitely not be okay.
And she's a teacher as well.
She just quit.
She just quit.
But yeah, she was a teacher as well, and her school was gonna pay her benefits too, but it was the same deal.
Right.
You know, like, yeah, cool, like I have health insurance, but now I'm only taking home like $900.
That is the most wild shit, because every parent looks forward to summer break being over and their kids being at school so they can work a job and, like, educating their kids. Like,
Right.
that's, first of all, that's a huge fucking responsibility.
Yeah, it is.
Having a classroom full of, what, like 30 kids or something like that?
Dude, and that's the thing about Arizona. This is what pisses me off so much. So we get paid less. Not only do we get paid less, we have much bigger class sizes. We have much less staff. So even if we wanted to split up the kids, we can't.
What does the class size look like for you?
So, okay, before COVID, it was getting really bad. The class sizes were at an average of about 20. And then right before COVID happened, it was getting to about like 30, 35. Bro, that is too many
way too-
kids.
You guys have,
35
like-
kids.
Yeah, okay, yes. And then, dude, imagine a bunch of like 35 kindergartners, bro, running around, and you can't do anything about it. You know, like, because what's yelling going to do? It's nothing. Like, they're going to be like, it's fine. Like, jumping off the chairs.
Yeah.
Fucking, dude, it was terrible. And so now, like, I mean, the COVID was mitigating that a little bit. They were like not allowing some kids to come to school. They were forcing them to stay home. Well, some kids had the option to stay, like some kids had to stay. So it made the class sizes back down to about like that 20 mark, like 15 to 20 class size mark. And bro, that was so nice. But as soon as so like the last 2 months of this school year, I know that it went back to pretty much normal again. And so like, and dude, 2 of my teachers died this year.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, and I swear to you, I know it had to have been because of the stress. Yes, they were older, but it's like, dude, nothing kills you faster than stress.
Right.
I agreed.
You know,
100%.
like I had this 5th grade teacher, and we were like crazy close or anything, but dude, she was always like, you know, she was healthy. You know, it was like she was in pain or like here and there, but it was like she was just older. You know, so naturally she's gonna talk about, oh, my back, oh, my hip. You know, kind of that same old story. But then I get this text saying like, oh yeah, she's got cancer. I was like, oh man, dang, I'm gonna pray for her. Like, that sucks. You know, and then like a month later, oh, she died. I'm like, dang, that's fast.
Yeah.
You know, like, unless, you know, she probably just didn't know about it and then it just killed her quickly. But dude, it's the stress. It like absolutely has to be the stress.
Right.
Because teachers in other states, I mean, yeah, they're going through the same shit, but they are also getting a 20 to 30K. The pay is that wide, that different from AZ to any other state, like 20, 30,000. It's just ridiculous.
To every
dude.
other, wait, so like you guys make 20, 30,000
less
than other states?
Yes.
Holy
Dude,
shit,
okay, so
that's-
when I went to meet my wife's family, her cousin is a kindergarten teacher, and she's making $85K a year
You know what?
Where?
That would definitely make me
in
deal with kids.
Ohio.
What?
Yes, dude. Okay, and the housing market out there is crazy too. Like, they got a 6-bedroom, 3,500. No, that's small. What was it? It was like 6,000, 7,000 square feet or something like that. 3 stories, and their house was only 230,000. Can you believe that?
Bro, that thing is haunted. Do not do that.
That thing is
That thing is
haunted.
haunted, bro. People have died
But
there.
like, it was like the house didn't even look old. And maybe it was redone a couple times. It had to have been
buried on
but-
sacred ground.
But they also had like 10, 15 acres of land too, just right in front of their house. Just like a perfectly square cut with like forest and like all this. I was like, just kind of like their yard, like separating their yard from the next person's property. Dude, but I could not believe it. Like other states, like AZ, I don't know. Why are people moving here? Is it just because everyone else is full?
Well, it's because California's a fucking shithole.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, that's like the biggest thing. California is fucking ridiculous. You know, you pay so many taxes there, and it sounds like, you know, from what I hear, is that like a lot of people are like, what do we see? Like, our roads are shit, and there's homeless people everywhere.
Yeah.
We can't afford to fucking live. Like, you know, it's like the governor is keeping them doing whatever it is for, you know, COVID-19 restrictions versus other states and whatever that are, you know, are helping businesses run still. California's just, like, was not giving into it. It was wild, you know. California just turned into this fucking crazy place where like it's easy to go broke real quick.
So, do you guys know anything about like if there's been more riots or anything like that in the past
Here?
6 months? No, in California.
Not that
Have
I've
there?
heard of.
Not
No?
that I've heard. Everyone's inside.
Okay. Yeah, because like I remember right before I left, or a couple months before, like I was talking to my buddy who's like he's got a really good business going for him, and he's got a 3-story house, and dude, he was having to stay on the top of his house with his 3 buddies and like rifles ready because dude, his entire street was on fire.
That was like the rooftop Koreans in what was the Justin, can you look that up? When the rooftop Koreans in California, there was some sort of social justice movement happening.
Was that recent?
No, it couldn't have been. It had now. It's probably like a year ago.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, this took place like some time ago for sure.
Are you talking like the Rodney King riots?
I don't know if it was the Rodney King ones, but I think it was.
It strikes a memory back there.
Yeah, we'll see
think I
what
know
Justin
what
finds. But the rooftop Koreans, dude, it was all these Korean-owned like stores, and they were stacked on top of like their like shops with. Yeah, look at these guys.
Yeah, the LA riots.
Was it the LA riots for Rodney King? I think it was. Yeah.
Look how official they are. Uniform, the whole 9. Headbands. You don't fuck around with somebody in a headband.
I wouldn't.
They ready to sweat.
I would not fuck around with any shop where I see anyone popping their head off the roof with a gun. Like, you know what? I'll shop somewhere else.
Where
tonight.
was this again?
This was in L.A., right, Justin?
That's what it's saying. It was the LA riots.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well,
Probably not even safe to like just ever again.
there was a jeweler too when some of the I think it was the Black Lives Matters, but he was I think he was Korean as well. He owned a jewelry store, and some dudes just started breaking in. He's just started firing off his AR-15. Bah, bah, bah. He didn't hurt nobody, but man, I say a lot of people fucking ran.
Right, what did
real
we learn?
quick. Yeah, what did we learn?
Yeah.
Not him.
So
not
this right
today.
here says that it was during the Rodney King riots in '92.
Oh, 92.
92.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
92 were the rooftop Koreans.
I would consider myself cultured. You know? I know things and
That was a
stuff.
while ago.
Dude, and Colombia's going. The CJ just brought it up too. Like Colombia's going through some shit as well. Like Colombia's going through some crazy shit right now.
I haven't heard.
They're basically like fighting for democracy, if I'm not mistaken. But there's something. The police were trying to like suppress them, and it was getting extremely violent.
Really?
Yeah. There was I'm totally butchering this, but another crazy ass movement, and that was very, very government related more than anything than like a social justice issue. This was like a very big issue, if I'm not mistaken. But dude, it was fucking wild over there. I've been watching like a few reports on it. It sounds like they're winning now, but it was very, very bad in the beginning.
Colombia?
Yeah. It was. Justin had to do something with like the democracy or goddamn. I'm fucking blanking on this too. Bailey knows for as much shit as I watch. I can't remember the conflict in Colombia at the time. Yeah, you don't remember either. We just fucking watched like reports on it like a few weeks ago.
Did you guys see when the guard in DC was activated? That happened while I was in basic.
Are you talking about when they stormed the Capitol?
Not sure. All I know was that like.
Were you here when they stormed the Capitol?
No, I was not. What was it in?
That was 5 months ago.
It was like March. It was like February or March when they surround the guard. I'm talking about the guard, the National Guard.
Mm-hmm.
The Army National Guard. They had surrounded the White House because they fucking found like tunnels and shit under there. And they were finding like caged children and shit. And
What?
yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like there was the guard was literally around there for a couple weeks, like surrounding the White House. I don't know how that more that had happened after that, but yeah, there was like crazy shit going on, like over there.
Trump
for a
just
while.
got fucking children stashed in tunnels. Dude, that's some heavy shit.
I don't know if it was Trump though, because this happened after
Could
he
have
was
been
already
anybody.
gone.
Yeah, it could have been anybody.
Like this happened after he was already out of the White House.
Bro, they pulled the broom out on that one. I had no idea that happened.
Yeah.
I'm not finding anything on it. It's
Yup.
mostly
Broom.
talking about the camps that they have across the country of
Yeah. So apparently there was like these networks of tunnels, right? Like not even
Can you
just there.
can you Google tunnels under the White House?
yeah, I'll look into it.
Thank you. If that's true, that's insane. If
Dude,
not,
but
I'm gonna
the
kill
but the so just the military in general, they're like trying to run these operations where they're like trying to find these places because it's leading to like other countries and shit, you know, like bunkers. So like who knows what those were actually being used for, but they just so happened to find that, and then there were like children down there, like kids, like children they were trying to.
So like they were pursuing something and found human trafficking operations.
Yes.
Okay, that makes, dude. I've been seeing a lot of reports about huge busts all over the country for human
Exactly.
trafficking, and that's so gnarly. Like,
Yeah.
we're in a sketch spot for being a border town. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, like apparently these tunnels go everywhere. Like not even just like the networks of tunnels go miles and miles and miles across, not just U.S. but just like I said, other countries. So it's just like, damn, dude, like how long or what has been just like brewing up? You know, it's just scary.
Of
Everything
course.
that I'm finding says that it's just speculation. It says that there's a lot of conspiracy theorists that think that that's what it's being used for, but nothing says like facts that children were saved from tunnels beneath anything.
You in that QAnon shit? Is that what you're doing?
No,
You
no,
bringing
no.
us some QAnon
No,
shit?
I'm just
kidding.
I'm just talking
joking.
about-
I'm joking.
I'm just
Did you read
talking
this
about.
on Facebook?
No,
I also just don't think that our government would let that be easily accessible. to Google.
exactly. Like, why would that be? And plus, that's like military operations aren't public knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like anytime
Not till they're done.
Right.
right, like if
20
it
years
was
later.
public knowledge, that's the internet, like that you're getting that information from. So how would our enemies not get the leg up on that first?
Dude, the internet is a fucking scary place now. And, like, not because of, like, what's on it, but because of how much influence it has on everybody. No
Dude.
one reads a full article.
So
At
hold
all.
on, real quick.
At all.
Go for it,
Source your
Justin.
shit.
Before
I had
we leave
something
this
really
topic,
scary happen to me today.
Before
But
we
I
leave
have
this
to tell you
topic, everything that I'm finding right now says that it's a conspiracy theory that originated on QAnon.
Sounds about right.
I didn't get it from QAnon, but
No, I'm saying that's where it started. Who knows where it went from there? The internet's
Oh, I see.
wildfire.
Yeah.
But that everything's saying that that's where it started. Was the rumor started on QAnon that that's
So
what
funny. I
these-
thought it sounded like some QAnon shit, too.
Yo, what
But-
is QAnon?
it's this
Fake-
group of people that
I'll tell you
yeah
right
yeah
now.
you probably can
Dude,
explain it better.
it's fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? It shows how easily influenced we are from the internet, because I can't remember the exact site, but it was almost like a Reddit thing. You know what I mean? And like I'm like this guy who was very close to the president had all this stuff that he posted and renamed anonymous and went by Q, so he's Q anonymous or whatever the fuck it was, and like everyone just bought into it, and it was ridiculous.
Think of like Illuminati shit.
but like
Okay.
way more redneck. Isn't that a good way of putting it? Like,
Really?
oh, dude, for sure. QAnon is like, that is all Trump supporters and like Republicans and everything. They're like, they tried to get him out of office. Like, they did it because Biden eats children. Like it's just crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not to like, I'm not saying our country's not going through crazy shit, but like, I feel like their shit is so fucking off the wall, dude. Like, they're like, Biden is in touch with China and is sleeping with Putin, so they're gonna cause a nuclear war. Why would anyone want to start a nuclear war? We all lose. Earth is going to fucking die. Like, that's why we're not firing these shits off.
Yeah, I hear you, but only the smart people know that.
Oh, that's right.
Only the smart ones.
So right here in this article, though, it does say that basically the gist of QAnon is a bunch of conspiracy theorists that think the world's run by a cabal of Satan-worshipping pedophiles.
There it is.
So just crazy people talking about crazy shit.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie, I do look into that though
What
too.
did
The
you
cabal
expect?
thing. I do look extensively into that.
yeah, dude, it's so crazy how like everyone is a pedophile now. Not to saying a lot of people aren't. I'm not saying that at all. But like everyone's like, and he fucks kids. Like in anything you say.
That's how
now.
you drown it out, though.
Is that how
It's the
you,
same thing with conspiracy theories. You just throw a little bit of the truth out
Little-
there and let it water
That's the thing too, and like that's why I never dismiss any of it, because like think about if all of the crazy shit around it, but like you said, there's like that one little piece of truth. They're like, well, if all of this is crazy, then none of it can be true.
Yeah. Oh, it's
so
all just
nobody looks
conspiracy.
into the finer details as to what's being like covered. Like so that's
right.
why I'm like, well, maybe. You know, like I'll look into it myself, and we'll see where it goes from there. But like the whole like eating children thing,
Yeah, when you hear
Well,
that
that-
shit,
that's just some random
you
shit
hear
I
it, you're
said.
like,
like you hear it, but then it's like all these missing children, and then like it just gets you to like wonder like why. I don't know. But anyways,
yeah.
I need to tell you guys something about what happened on Snapchat today for me. So okay. Are you guys in the whole thing? You guys can say like that's bullshit or whatever,
Probably
but
will.
that our phones are listening to us.
Oh no, my
Oh,
phone's
yeah,
definitely
nah, for
listening,
real.
bro.
Okay, cool.
I try
We're
to
on the same
shout
page. We're on the
shit
same
on-
page.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so dude, I shit you not. I opened up Snapchat today, and I don't know if you guys subscribe to the Cameo stories at all, where it's like, you know, your face on this like fake little body, like your emoji thing or whatever.
What is it, honey?
It's-
What is it?
Yeah, it's on. If you go all the way
Yeah,
down
yeah,
to the
yeah.
bottom, you can put your face on this little.
Yeah, you take a picture of your face, and then it puts it on this like little cartoon body.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so all right, bro. Literally last night, Katie was like, "Hey, like, what should we have for dinner?" And I was like, "You know, I'm really feeling some pizza and some wings." And she's like, "That's great. Let me go pick it up, dude." Mike, I pulled up my Snapchat and was like, "Hey, look at this story we made for you," and it was that conversation, us on the couch and everything.
Oh,
Dude,
the little Bitmoji story.
Yes.
Yes, bro. I know
yes,
exactly what you're
yes,
talking about,
dude.
bro.
And I was like, "What the fuck? That's too much." And then,
Wait. That's too much? Like,
well, okay. And then so you're just like, so I need to keep saying all this shit is crazy.
well,
You know what I mean?
Well, those are different things. Like when you come to a conspiracy theory about, you know, pedophilia, children, and politicians.
Totally left field, yeah.
Yeah. Versus like if we can get what they're saying, we can sell more. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, like
yeah.
it's one thing where you literally.
I mean, you're not
have-
wrong, but I don't
Right.
think those ideas relate.
You have a
So,
device.
like I said, totally left field, but
You have a device that's connected to the internet that does nothing but search thousands of bullshit every fucking minute. And you talked about pizza, and then it was like, hey, here's pizza. Like,
I
what
love
do you
that shit, man.
expect?
It
Yeah,
helps
I'm a
me with
huge
my Amazon,
but
bro.
that's not cool at the same time, though.
Yeah, I don't agree with it.
Did you
Like,
get pizza?
help a brother out.
Well, of course we got pizza,
All
but
right,
it's like.
then, shut up. You got pizza. It's okay.
But then the other part was like, we were like, yeah, we need to go grocery shopping tomorrow.
Dude.
And then that was the next part of our story. Bro, I never even typed any of this. So it's like, but everyone's always talking about like, okay, yeah, we're protected with like our, you know, everything is safe in our phones and this and that. But it's really not. You know, like everything to know about us is already known.
I'm just so dumb though that like I don't have anything to hide. I'm like, what do you want to look at? My porn? Like, you want to look at my porn history? You want to look at what I get from Burger King? Like, I love kendamas and guitars. Like, you know, you guys can look at whatever you want. Like, go for it, because I'm like, I don't have anything to hide. I'm not a fucking government official with top security clearance working with Russians and the Chinese. Like, no one gives a fuck about me. It's
true.
Like, yeah, go ahead, check it out. Like,
just
if
it's just
anything,
like
I'm
a
getting more
rabbit
plays
hole.
on Spotify.
True.
Thank
true.
you, government spies.
It's just a rabbit hole thing where it's just like,
Oh, of
it's
course.
just one thing, and it's just like, fuck, like what else? You know?
Yeah, what do you think of
course.
the theory of the FBI agent? I'm about it.
Wait, what?
They say
what-
everyone's
whoa,
got.
whoa, whoa,
They
whoa.
say everyone's got an FBI agent, bro.
Dude, if we do, I would
I'm
love
about
to
it.
meet my one day.
Yo, my guy's a fucking total anime nerd now. He's
like
"Yo,
a
this shit's
freaking like a
hot."
guardian angel type deal?
No, like watching your every move, listening to your phone calls.
Dude, that happened to my uncle where he actually like had people in black vans following him. Because he was
Why?
because he was super crazy about like aliens like 5 or 6 years ago.
Are you sure he wasn't just super crazy?
No, like he had his internet shut off, he had his power shut off in his house. He had all this weird shit happen to him. And
That used to happen to us all the time, remember?
Yeah, those were the days.
Like he had a smartphone, and then like as soon as he was like posting this shit on Facebook and whatnot, his phone kept crashing. And I forget who his provider was back then,
Cricket.
but they couldn't help him.
Hey, first off, I rock Cricket. It only
Yeah,
just
I've been
failed
on
me,
Cricket
like, 5
since I was
times.
like 15. But.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So he was posting about it often, and then like he goes to work, and then he started noticing that like like a couple blocks down of wherever he was stopped at, like there'd be like a black van, and then it started it was just escalating like that. And so yeah, that's just what
I would have just
after
went and knocked
listening
on
to
their
that.
door, be like, "Hey, if you guys are curious, like, you can help me talk to these aliens if you want. Like, just come on out, like, please. Like, I need the help. Like, you don't got to spy on me. Like, let's do this."
So if we found alien life forms, would you guys rather they be like the Starship Trooper, fucking spider arachnid things, or like
Okay, I have-
humanoid gray?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, so I have a question. If we actually had fucking mothership come down, like, what would your guys' initial thoughts be? Like, everything, religiously, politically, like everything. What like, how would you think that would change the world?
Well, religiously, I've given up. Personally, everyone's got their own beliefs, but like religiously, I've given up. I've chosen to, instead of believing of entities, I believe in my neighbor.
But what if they asked you to worship them?
I like that. I'm sorry.
Well,
what?
What if they asked you to worship them?
Well,
would
then
you?
I'm way more glad I believed in my neighbor first.
We strapped. We ready.
Let's
go.
Like, you know what I mean? And like, and nothing to anybody that believes in any sort of entity, because that's good for communities. That's good for people. It's not good for government, I don't believe, but
It's not
yeah.
good for Catholics.
No.
Well, I feel like everyone, well, not everyone, but most people are just afraid of what they don't understand, and
Yeah.
it would suck to go straight to violence. I feel like, holy shit, there's a hovering ship. How did you do that? Might be a better response. You know what I
Well,
mean?
dude, have you seen that? Like, dude, there's been so many. I know you've been gone for a minute, but that the government is releasing, the CIA is releasing a bunch of alien
Stuff,
documentation,
yep.
and a bunch of it has already been released.
Yep.
Like, Commander Frazier or the
Israel?
pilot. Well, the pilot, the U.S. Navy pilot that was, well, I guess he's technically Air Force, but coming off a Navy ship, they run these drills off the coast, and they had this tic-tac looking thing that was jamming their radar, which is an act of war, for one, and was defying gravity. Everything we know about physics. It went from like 100 feet above the water to like 1,000 within a second. Like half a second. Like
Yeah.
just
Is that it right there?
Yes, that's it right there. And Justin, see if you can find any little bit of footage on this. I think it's on like a YouTube or something like that, but you can see it just like zipping around, and they're like looking out the window. They're like, "What the hell is that?" And this is not the first time that they've encountered these things.
Right.
And
Yeah.
if I had to guess, and I'm definitely going off some shit I heard off Joe Rogan. I'm not gonna lie, it just sounded legit. But like, there might be, aliens in there, or like these might be drones they're sending out. We sound drones fucking everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's fair.
Like, I think if anything, they're probably been keeping an eye on us a long time, and all those
yeah,
sightings
dude.
went up way more after we fucking hit a nuclear bomb. Like once they saw that we could split atoms, they're like,
Oh, that's
"Whoa."
gnarly.
Yeah, look at this. They don't know what the fuck that thing is. They have no idea.
Wow. They have video of this?
Yeah, and just look how fast the thing's fucking moving too. Like,
What can you? I know you can see some of the shit, but do you know how fast it is actually moving? With all those little fucking numbers right there.
I don't know how to read any of that.
Yeah,
Talk
me
to your
neither.
brother.
If I've learned anything from video games, Ty, it's called a heads-up display.
See how it just
You're
how it's
welcome.
changing color? Look, it's doing all. It's gone. Like it just. Look at it, zip, zoom. They can't even keep up with it. It's jamming their radar. They can't lock on. Look, it's trying to lock constantly right now. It cannot lock onto it at all. There it goes, briefly.
Whoa.
That thing. They said it's like nothing we have ever seen before.
Where the heck are they?
I
is this
think,
outside?
if I'm not mistaken, I think they're
Okay,
off the coast
ocean?
of San
Alright.
Diego. I'm not sure about that, but I think they're somewhere off the west coast. But it,
Flying over the water right now.
yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
crazy, dude. Like they're about to release a lot more.
Yeah.
What was the date for it? Anyways, it's this month,
Yeah.
and we're gonna like hear all this shit. And
Are you guys ready
Dude,
for
this
it?
month's gonna be crazy.
yeah, I'm ready for it, dude. I mean, why not? Why
Well,
not?
I'm. It's not that I'm not ready. I'm just worried about the masses, just how people will react, dude. Like no matter how much time goes by, people, like you said, dude, they're afraid of change. Like so that coming into humanity, that's just gonna mess people up
It
in,
would
in
shake-
negative ways.
It would shake religion.
So
everything
It's
that-
gonna do.
like-
It's not gonna do anything good. I can tell you that. It's not gonna do anything good.
I disagree, and this is
Think
the only
so?
reason I disagree.
hold up. Before we leave that, you asked about how fast it was going. It doesn't say how fast the craft itself was going, but it's saying that it was flying against 135-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh wow.
So that thing's still booking it, because if you look at how winds fuck planes and shit like that, like any updraft or anything like that will throw it completely off course, and it doesn't budge at all.
No,
Dang.
it's just going.
Wow.
But the reason that like I'm not too freaked out about it is because if I had to guess, first of all, like the government isn't gonna release like we have the answers. No, this is all reports of things that have been cited. You know what I mean? And you know, that's all speculation. People are going to read reports about how things were reported to them and what they looked into. But there's no way that the CIA is going to come out and be like, we've been in touch with the Galactic Federation for the past 10 years. You know what I mean?
What
like,
if though? That's what I'm saying. Like we already know sightings have been a thing.
Well, of course, sightings have been a thing. But, like, sightings have been a thing forever, but never, ever, except for recently, of course, we all had a camera in our hand.
Yeah.
And cameras are amazing now. Like, the new Samsung takes pictures of the fucking moon. You know what I mean?
You don't
Oh,
own a-
you've been gone
You
for
don't
that,
own
too.
a telescope, bro?
Well, dude,
Put it on the telescope.
Justin, there's a new Android that has a moon shot.
What?
Yeah, it has a camera designed specifically built for the moon, and you can see craters in that bitch.
Dude, I need to see this.
What do you
Oh my
think
gosh.
is next? They're gonna make
Bro.
phones that do your taxes. Think
My
about it. They're gonna
phone
make a
just
phone
did
that
my
goes
taxes.
to work for you, bro.
No, they're not.
I know, right? I can dream.
Damn. You know what? Okay. You know what's interesting? I feel like COVID advanced us a good 5-7 years faster than we needed to,
We should do like annual work fasts where everyone just takes a month off
and just like figures
instead of
out
a
more
purge.
shit.
You know what I mean?
Well, because I will tell you, like, just going back to the teaching thing, dude. Old-fashioned teachers were forced to learn all of this new technology that we had never even implemented in the classroom before.
Best ones were the math teachers too, with the smart boards.
Wait, what's a smart board?
Oh, you don't know what smart board? You're lying,
Never heard of a smart board.
dude. It's literally like
It's
it-
pretty sick.
it's like, okay,
OJ, do the
so
thing.
think of like a giant iPad, giant, the size of the board, and it can do everything that an iPad can do. Huh? I got a beer right here.
Bro, I was in school in the time of the projector. If you
Dude,
don't recall,
isn't that insane?
I used to throw gang signs up on that bad boy.
Like, it was only in the 2000s that was a thing, and now 15 years later, not even 20.
yeah.
And all people use now are smartboards. And like, people hardly use just regular marker on boards. Chalk on a board isn't even a thing anymore.
I remember being a part of the transition from chalkboards to whiteboards.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it was
Whiteboards are
game-changing.
for the fucking birds now.
Yeah.
Why did we do that though? Like, why was
Look
chalk?
at this. Look at this shit. That's a smart board. We used to have these in school.
I was about to say, we had them at Valley.
Yeah. So you could just do.
Dude, they're way more advanced now. Much more advanced than they used to be.
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Bruh. Skynet. This is the beginning of Skynet.
This is the beginning of
This is
Skynet.
how it all
You
ends.
think this is how it all ends?
I'm telling you, dude.
What?
Yeah, so it knows what picture, like, it knows what marker you're picking up, blue and, like, red and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild, dude. Those things are sick as fuck.
Yeah, and like my entire school has their own Chromebook. Every student has their own little Chromebook. So I made little activities.
Wait. You teach elementary school, right?
Yeah, but dude, we're at that Title I. So like they care about the poor kids. They care about the poor kids.
Could not have said it better. Could not have said it better.
Just saying, dude.
And we care about the poor kids. So guess what? We got them an iPod.
Bro, I mean, because like, okay, think about it. In the wealthier neighborhoods, like the parents fund everything. You know, like that's why
Yeah,
those
no, for sure.
more rich schools,
Yeah.
they have their things, not because the school has the money, but because the families do.
Yeah, there's
No,
more
getting
tax.
kids a Chromebook. I mean, in this day and age, like kids that cannot get anything like that, getting a kid a Chromebook right now is essential. It's essential for socializing. You know, kids fucking love YouTube videos about Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like all kids do. You know, 4th, 3rd grade kids love videos about Minecraft. And like, if that one kid can't, like, if they can't do school online, you know, or if they can do school online now, they can easily watch Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like, it's all
Yeah.
sorts of little shit like that.
Yeah, dude, like every student has a Chromebook. And so I would do all these like Google Slide activities where I would make it to where they could edit their own stuff, like put their own pictures, music notes. It was just, like I said, it was a time where we all just advanced so fast. You know, like we learned a lot more things than we just, you know, pencil and paper. Because a lot of teachers did not want to go online. They did not want to learn apps. They didn't want to do any of that. And so they were forced to. Dude, people were like breaking down. Like teachers were crying every day at work, I remember. They were just hating their lives just because they hate technology. And, you know, I think the worst part about the online teaching was like kids just being like, I don't want to learn today. And they would just close their Chromebook.
Just
Yeah.
pretend to freeze. Hey. Like, oh, you're just gonna have to listen again, Silva. Like,
Well, half the time, kids would just turn off their camera and then just be like, "Yeah, I'm still here." Like while they're like in a completely different room, you know, like they would just pull shit like that all the time. I didn't care, dude. I was just like, "Yo, can you at least try?" I'm not gonna make your class period any more than like 20 minutes. Can you give me 20 minutes? They're like, "Oh yeah, Mr. Bedolla, that's fine."
Dude, that's asking a lot for a kid.
Exactly.
Stand here for 20 minutes.
Bro, our class periods were like 45, 50 minutes, and I gave them easy ass assignments so that they could leave my class early. Like, if there was kids
Atta
done
boy.
in 10 minutes and they actually did the work and they were right, I would let them go. I didn't
Right.
care. You know, like, and I feel like that was the cool thing about online teaching, where I think they should, I don't know, if that becomes a thing, if that's more of a thing in this next school year, that the better kids just need that.
not that music, you know, is not important, but do you think like things that are really important, like do you think teachers that teach like, you know, like math and writing and English and things like that, do you think they have the same mindset as you right now as well? They're like, if I can just cut this off early.
Well, I think if there's, okay, so in a curriculum map, right, when the entire year is laid out and how you're going to do it, this and that, or I guess, the syllabus, right? If everything in that is laid out and there's a time frame and you can somehow possibly cut that in half, like it's a very hard thing. I mean, teachers do it all the time. But if there's a kid zooming through material, that one kid doesn't need to put up with all these slow kids. I'm sorry. I just believe I'm a firm believer in individualized learning and individualized pace. You know, so if this one kid is bored, he could potentially become a problem because everybody else is slowing him down. And then this kid who's super slow, who doesn't get it, just stops focusing because he feels discouraged. He feels like he's never going to get it. So he becomes a classroom distraction.
So you're almost reading the room of your class.
Exactly. So like that's why before I had left to basic, I designed my class to where they were allowed to pick the topic they wanted to do, whether that was about music history, whether that was guitar, piano, drums, like producing music, podcasts. Like I had all these folders of assignments they could do on their Chromebooks, and I just let them do whatever they wanted. And I had
That's
zero,
so
I had
sick.
zero problems.
That's so dope.
Options, man.
Yeah, exactly. And like if you're 13, 14, that's what you want, dude. Like you want to have that freedom to just like, well, I want to pick what I learn. You know, like that's how everything should be.
How do you measure success in what you do? Because like I just don't know, like if you have a like you said, like you have 40 kindergartners, right? And you
Yeah.
teach music to them all year. So year ends, like, how is your success measured after that? Like, oh, well, like your kindergarten is now like a composer. Like, that's not what happens.
Right.
You know?
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. So for the younger kids, it's mainly just about how well they can participate and then apply these skills to like a song. So like when I'm teaching them stuff, I'm mainly just teaching them how to stay on beat, right? I'm teaching them how to sing a pitch, knowing their treble clef, right?
Like
just
motor skills. Like would you say that you're like sharpening their motor skills?
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And so literally within the first 6 months of school, they have that all down.
Right.
And then, but like now, all the kids that I've had since I've started being a teacher, they're about to be in 3rd grade, and these kids are sharp. Like they're great. Like they can do anything I ask. Like they can play the recorders. Like they can play with the handbells. They know how to read music. You know, and so that is like the biggest thing for me is like all I care about is that you can stay on the beat and
Yeah.
you can read music.
Right.
Dude, that is all music is. Like a lot of teachers this is what I don't like. A lot of music teachers will spend so much time going into so much detail that kids don't care about. Like when you first learned guitar, dude, you didn't care to learn, probably, at least I don't know. I'm just gonna assume like just how people learn instruments these days. You pick up an instrument and you just want to be good immediately. You just want to learn something cool. You don't
It's
care.
everyone.
You don't care about learning what every note is and every fret. You don't care about learning scales. You don't care about learning modes.
No, you want to learn. You want to learn the G, D, and the C, so you can play a really cool song that you heard on the radio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. And so like I will literally find all these pop songs and I'll transcribe them. If you don't know transcribe, that
I
just
know
means
what you
you just listen to it and then you write the music, right? So like I'll do that for my kids. I'm like, yo, like what song do you like? You know, and I've been doing that.
WAP.
Yeah, like I've been doing that for the past 3 years, and like the kids will ask for some, you know, some pretty
What do they
sketchy
ask
songs.
for? What do they ask for though?
Let's see. The most. What's that Blueface song?
Who's
it's-
Blueface?
Dude, it's
Blueface?
this artist that the kids like nowadays. I hate saying that, but I think the song is called Tatiana or something like that. Where all their it's just like that basic like yo this ass and yo this we're gonna go rob this or what. It's dumb. Okay, so I literally just got the music.
Must be back to Kashi.
Bro, why?
Exactly why. I don't.
Why?
I don't know, dude. And that's another topic, but I literally just like on all the lyric parts, I would just take it out and put like, you know, the question mark, exclamation, @ sign.
And the kids at home like, I know all the words.
Yeah.
We're like super into the game at like
Bro.
at like 2nd grade. Now
What's
blood
up?
the
What's
fuck
up, blood?
Throw your motherfucking Cincinnati hats into the sky.
They're like,
I want to learn this song.
Yeah, no, some songs I was just like, I can't. Okay, well, have you heard, it's a song, City Girls or something like that? It's by, man, dude, all these songs, like, I never know.
Pop music.
Yes.
I'm the wrong person to ask. Ask this
Absolutely.
guy.
What are you talking about? Like,
Ask Brad Pitt.
It's like
shut the
these two. I don't even know. I completely forget. But it's these two female rappers that you know they're doing a song together, and the entire song is just fuck the whole time. Fuck,
like as an adverb
fuck.
or as a noun or like what do you mean?
I don't
Just-
think it matters.
To me, that stuff is just fil- Yeah. To me, it's just filler words. Like, yo, you don't have the intelligence or the vocabulary to make your music more interesting. Therefore, you use cuss words.
Right.
Like, that's what it is to me.
Is that what you think of me when I say it?
Absolutely.
Not hip hop.
Okay, so like, okay,
You want to talk to me?
no. Okay, so like, when a rapper.
I'm a big fan of cadence. If you can deliver clean, it doesn't have to be a crazy vocabulary, but
Yeah.
you know, throw some spice on that shit. But if you can deliver your cadence clean,
Yeah.
switch it up clean.
Yeah.
I'm not really big into punchlines, but if you say some cold shit, bro, you say some cold shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the flip side, when it comes to like, rock music or indie music, I'm a lyricist. I'm all about the lyrics.
Okay, I see. So to me, it's got to be in that one big package, because to me it's like poetry. If your words aren't conveying a meaning and you're just trying to like rap to the beat, then it doesn't like hit hard for me. It's just like you're just rapping about a bunch of bullshit. Whereas like there are some artists that actually can put a well together product that's just it. Like you said, it has like good cadence, like it has a good story, it has this and that, while also maintaining flavor in the vocabulary.
Right.
And I don't know. That's just important.
No, I
to me.
feel that. I know there was a rapper, Wale. I'm sure you've probably heard of him. He has a line that's, what's a poet to rapper? It's a shark to a scallop. You feel me?
See, that's beautiful.
'Cause at the end of the day, lyricism should rule all.
Dude, it should.
There should be like feeling and
lyricism.
texture.
Lyricism should be in music 100%.
What?
That should be the only thing that you should be focusing on.
Write better lyrics. That's what he
Because-
said.
Oh.
Summarize that for you, bud.
If you don't have
on,
any
tag me
meaning
out.
behind the words that you're throwing out there, then what's the point in even putting anything
Oh,
out?
substance. Yeah, of course.
Fucking,
Yeah.
I don't remember what the exact lyrics are, but there's I couldn't even name the artist or the song, but there's some rapper that the bar is bought the bitch a three-story house, call that a trilogy, and like
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a Drake lyric.
maybe
But like
I
if
don't
Drake was
fucking
like
know.
having like he woke up grumpy,
But,
because
like,
Drake
it's
is a
just-
really nice guy.
It's just the fact of like that, just that bar right there. You can spin that in so many different ways to represent different shit, and like I think that's just fucking genius.
Yeah, for sure. The substance of music means, I mean, it doesn't mean as much as it used to. That's one thing. I feel like the substance of lyrics does not mean as much as it used to.
And that's what's frustrating, because I hate hearing music where it's like, oh, here's another one. It just all sounds the same, dude.
We haven't even talked about this, but we're in a band together.
We are definitely in a band together.
And I'm really, dude, cheers, buddy. I'm like really, really happy to see you, dude.
Dude, same here, man. Same here.
It's been wild, like,
It has.
having you gone. I mean, everything's been gone. So, like,
Yeah.
no offense, but, like, if everything's going to be gone, this was the perfect time for you to be gone.
Really?
Well, I mean, there was nothing happening for the past 5 months. You know what I mean?
That's true, yeah.
Like, there was nothing going on. It was really hard to be inspired. There was no life experiences happening to write about. Like, if you were going to be gone at any point in this pursuit of Rundown Roommates,
This was the time.
I think that was, like, the perfect time for you
Yeah.
to be gone. And I've sat down with Elliot Diggs. He was on an episode. Dude, it's so crazy because like you didn't even like really know I had this going on that much. I mean,
I knew that you were starting it, but it hadn't really rolled off.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was like last year.
yeah, and I think we're this is gonna be like episode like 19 or something.
Yeah.
So I've been going for
I was
19.
looking at your Spotify actually.
Yeah, I've been going for 19 weeks straight, one every episode. So we've been going ham in it, but I got to do one with Elliot, and you know how me and Elliot kick it. All of us, dude. Like we just. Writing for us is so fun.
Yeah.
We can have like, hey, we need a song by like 3 days. If someone told us that, like, we got you. Like we got you. We
Yeah.
will write you a song in 3 days and be ready at the studio that third day.
So, Freddie, let me ask you a question, Bubba.
Sure.
During your time in basic and all of that,
Justin, put that mic a little closer to your mouth.
is this better?
There you go.
During your time in basic and all that stuff, how like was there a moment where you were like, wow, like I miss performing, I miss being on stage, or were you just so focused in what you were doing that it just never crossed your mind?
I think so, yeah. Just because I was in a situation where I was nothing. Not to say that I'm like anything, but you're just in this environment where you're learning a completely new set of values. You're learning that you are basically a soldier. You're just another number. You serve a purpose, right? Whereas like in your civilian life, and that's so funny that I say that now because now I have like 2 lives that I need to be 2 different people. But I missed it a lot, dude, just because it's like, when we're on stage, it's like, dude, we're putting on a show. Like we're we're something, we're something bigger.
Yeah.
And so like, and then when you're there, it's like, yo, dude, none of these people care about that. Like I'm nothing like here. And so I was definitely missing playing a lot, just because it was something that I was doing all the time. I was doing that all the time, and now I'm here like getting my ass kicked every day. So yeah, I definitely, like, I miss just listening to music too. Like, you just don't have any of that. They even like the drill sergeants, they would like play music, right? Like, but not for us. Like, so they'd be in their office or something like that, and they would like be jamming out or whatever, and we're just like, wow, we haven't heard music in forever. Or like, oh yeah, you guys aren't supposed to be listening to that, and they would turn it off, right? Like,
Damn, I can't imagine. Like, man, I haven't heard music in forever. Oh,
dude, everything was good to you though, and like. At the same time, I'm glad I had that break, because now every time I hear something, it's like, I'm like, you just listen to it with so much more depth.
Right.
You're just like, wow.
So
like,
would
what's
you
going on?
would you say that you miss the expression of like being able to throw something that you care for out there and like really express yourself through your music?
Oh yeah, you just throw it. Well, every time we go out there, we're throwing a piece of ourselves out there.
yeah,
Right.
and like it just happens for us too.
Yeah,
like
totally.
I I played in another band as well. But there is something extremely special about being on stage with you and Elliot, and even Wade hops up too. He wrote one of the songs on our fucking EP.
Yes.
Like
That has never happened.
yes, it did. It's on the EP. What are you talking about?
Not gonna lie, every time I show our band, it's always got to be one of the things that you're involved in. Like, it just has to.
Yeah, it's like, take a shot for me. Like, dude, I remember
people love that song, bro.
people love that.
That song was literally just about getting fucking schwasty, bud.
Yeah, you don't even drink anymore.
Schwasty. I know,
He
right?
doesn't even
I'm
drink
just a
anymore.
fucking phony.
But he wrote that song because, like, dude, I just remember because I was living in that house. He's like, yo, like, I got this song, I got this song, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it goes like this, and then it's like E minor, and then it's like C and G, like one coming up, another fast. I'm like, dude, we should really make this a song. He's
That
like,
is not how that happened.
yes, it is.
That is not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's alright.
Dude.
No, I totally knocked on the door. I'm like, "What you playing there, bud?" And then he like plays it. I'm like, "Yeah, that's alright."
Elliot
and then I left. I'm like,
convinced
"See you
him.
later."
I talked to
That's
Elliot.
not what happened at all. We knew
I
that was a good
talked to
song.
Elliot. I was like, Elliot, I'm desperate.
Oh my
Help
god, you're insane.
And he's like, I'll do it, but you got to be on it.
Well, you've always written great songs. You've always been a really good writer.
Yeah, it's just hard to relay it to an instrument when you don't know how. And you guys were with me through my whole real like learning education of music, and I don't know jack shit about music still. You know what I mean? Kind of a playback to what you were saying about when you first pick up an instrument, dude. I didn't even put my hand up here. I just fucking hit that thing, dude. And it sounded beautiful to me because I didn't know what it was supposed to sound like.
Well, you got on quick. You know what I mean? Like, even though like I've known you for years now, and I remember when you like first started playing and stuff. Like you've come, like you pursued it. Like you put in the work. And if you want to go farther, you can put in the work. You know that. You know what I mean? I think you are at a spot that you really like, but I think you're smart enough too that like you're like, if I want to go further, I can.
I'm trying to really like set my pieces in order before I start the game. You know what I mean?
Dude, I want to talk about your drumming a little bit because your drumming is fucking. First of all, it's like very recognizable. Meatbag like talks about it all the time. He's like, "Yo, when Freddy's gone, before like we thought things were coming back, he's like, I'm learning his little fills and stuff."
What?
Dude, Meatbag really likes your shit, man.
Really?
Well, dude, you're very talented. Like, you're like, what if I did this time signature? And like drummers pick up on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you guys speak a whole nother fucking language.
Yeah.
And you are very fancy with both you and Elliot are very fancy with what I can do with 3 chords. Like, and I get to play 3-4 chords and be drunk, and you guys like kill it. Like, everything you guys do behind me is absolutely fucking talented.
Yeah.
But where does it start? Because I know you did drumline in high school. I know you fucking instructed drumline. I know you did drumline in college. Like,
Yeah.
But where did it start?
Well, like music in general for me. Like when I had that first
how
spark.
did you know it was drums? Like I know you play like a little bit like of guitar and piano and stuff like that, but the drummer in you is you have to know it's very unique, and it's a huge fucking light that shines on this.
Yeah. So like, okay, bro, I seriously remember the first time I was ever inspired. I was in my dad's truck, and he had Family Values, 90s Family Values with Korn, Pantera, Limp Bizkit. He had all those.
Dude, fuck yeah. Pantera is awesome. Pantera, like, that's such a crazy little combo that you just spat off to. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, the Family Values tour. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore, but so I remember I heard A New Level by Pantera, and then I heard like Cowboys from Hell. Like I heard those songs, and bro, I don't know what it was about the drums, like how deep it was, and just like the simple doom da you know, like that grooviness.
Yeah.
And so like that was the kind of drummer I just wanted to be so bad, dude. I was like, I need to learn how to do that. You know, so like I just listened to a ton of Pantera, Korn, and Limp Bizkit. I had that CD, that one CD, and I just listened to it like all the time, bro. And I just dug it so much, like just the tuning of the drums, everything, just down to everything that they were doing. I just appreciated it so much.
Pop
so, like,
Punk had something like that too. They had Atticus CDs. I remember Atticus CDs very much. You would find like Blink-182 and like Rise Against on the same album. Like it would be like a whole collaboration album.
Yeah, just like, so for me, it's mainly just that bell on the ride with like different grooves on the kick, like ding 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 ding. I mean, like just that's a lot of things that I like to do, just because those things cut, right? Like you can those cut through everything else. Like when I'm making a beat for any of our music, I want to make sure that whoever's listening, they'll be like, what is going on? You know, like what's going on there? Like they like something that makes them say like. Just kind of just jumps out.
Well, dude, like you're like your slow ass like crazy tom rolls in like the last song. Like you might know my band, but I'm singing alone. Like you would just do like like you would just catch it on such great
like whatever I do.
Yeah. Catch like these tom rolls on like crazy little offbeats and stuff and come back. I'm like, what the hell is that? Watching you and Elliot Diggs do little drum offs. Remember that? Like we were in the Rundown House. Like, dude, watching you guys do little drum offs or just switching off, and like it was just mind blowing. Like I can barely like ride a skateboard anymore. You know what I mean? And the fact that you guys are using your whole bodies to play an instrument is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I've seen you in agonizing pain, just on stage. This is your face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where I get like too tired. Oh my god.
Dude, I've rarely seen that in Freddy, but I've seen it in Elliot. Like, like before we found you and we were just demoing shit out, and Elliot was playing the drums. Like it would take him like an hour and a half to 2 hours to get through like Cheatin' Rotten Bastard or something like that, because he's like just going.
Dude, nervous at the same time, and bro, you have to keep coming back. You have to slow the fuck down, like you.
Played the marquee. I was fucked up on some drugs too, because dude, we fucking played that marquee show, right?
Yeah.
And we had to sell these tickets, and so we sold all these tickets, and homeboy, like, who was in charge of everything, asked us, they're like, you guys killed it, like all you have to do is not suck and this will go very well for you. They're like, do you want a headline? And I'm like, how could we turn that down when this dude from Marquee is like asking us if we want a headline? Like, of course we will. Like, awesome, you guys go on at midnight. I was like, what? So we sold over 200 tickets, almost 300 tickets. We sold a bunch.
Yeah.
And so every other person that's there wants to buy me a shot. I'm fucked up by the time we go on shot. Like by the time we go on stage, I am fucking trashed. Thank God for the magical power of drugs. Don't do drugs, kids.
Allegedly.
But allegedly.
Allegedly,
I was on drugs. But it helped out a little bit. But dude, I was like, I remember feeling it. Like when you were going faster, I was like, we go fast. We should slow down. It's fun though, man. Like it's crazy, like what we have turned into. You know what I mean? And when we do what we do, it's always very special to me. It really is. It's extremely special. It's a drug I can't get just being on stage with you and Elliot, for sure.
That's great, dude.
It's fun as hell.
You know when we used to say, "Oh, we've only been a band for like a year." Oh no, you know we've only been around for 2 years. Now it's
6.
been now
What?
it's
We're
been
going
like
on
6 years, dude.
Bullshit.
Yeah, we're going on 6, if I'm not mistaken.
We've been a band since I was 20 years old.
How old are you, Freddie?
25. So we're about to be 6. We're not.
Yeah,
6
we're about
quite.
to be 6. Yeah, we're going on
Yeah.
6.
So
Yeah,
you're like an adult.
Was I not an adult before?
Bro, when I met you, I worked at a gym and you thought you were fucking swole.
Yeah, when I
You
was
were
like 17.
You were like, oh, cut off shirts.
When Abel
When he worked at the
Hey,
gym.
flex your pecs.
Oh, what?
Oh my gosh.
I'm the brains, he's the muscle. That's how we roll. And you're
Bro, I'm not even.
You bought this
Dude,
shit.
we just asked you to flex your muscles and you spelt a word.
Oh, no, I said oh yeah, you're right. That did happen. I'm sorry, I'm a little toasty. I'm a little toasty.
So, Freddie, another question for you, Bubba.
All right.
The last thing, rundown-wise, that you did before you left was the music video for Lockdown Roommates, right?
Yeah, I
was
was.
fun.
Okay, so
That shit was dope.
with that,
That
being
was so cool.
said, how soon before we get you back on a stage?
Oh, dude, I mean, as long as it doesn't conflict with Army shit, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, we're
whenever.
gonna.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow? That's a serious question. Oh, okay.
No, we're gonna obviously work around schedule, but I'm really excited to get some new shit down, dude. I'm excited. Me and Elliot have some ideas.
Like a 6.
Well, I held him back because you were next to me. I'm like, the last thing I
It
want to
was
do
like a
is
6.
burn off your fucking whatever those little hairs.
Dude,
are.
I've been
touch
working
me.
on not
Fly
burping
ways.
or anything like that because you got in trouble for that kind of shit at Basic. So if you farted, they would be like, have some bowel discipline. If you sneezed, they'd be like, have some respiratory discipline. If you screamed in pain, suffer in silence, you. Bro, everything. What else? Gosh. There was respiratory, there was bowel, there was pain, there was, let's see. Shoot, I can't even remember like the rest, but everything was a discipline. Every little thing you did. Have some stillness discipline. I don't even know. Like just moving when you're supposed to be at attention. Dude, it was the bowel discipline was my favorite though. Out of all of them.
Dude, can't fart.
Oral discipline, there you go.
Oral discipline?
Don't burp. Don't.
You have my attention.
You do not have mine.
Oh my gosh. So what's next, bro? What do you want to do?
What do I want to do with my life?
Or the band? We could start small.
Dude, I want to.
Band is life.
Dude, well, for me, I want to be able to, like I was telling you earlier today, like I want to get all equipment that we can use to be just portable. You know, like play at anything, dude. It doesn't matter out in the desert. You know, like at a house show, we're just ready to go. Like with our own stage, like it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. You play drums, and they are portable.
Sometimes.
Well,
Sometimes.
I have mics for my kit and like mics for guitar and all that.
Yeah, you want to take these little this little pop up shit to like the next level. Like everywhere you pop up, you want to sound really good.
Yeah, and I mean like I feel like that's the ultimate goal because if we go somewhere, you know, and like say we just want to meet us here. You know, like we're going to post up on this beach and we just got a stage and we're just ready. You know, like that'd be cool. I don't know. I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Isn't that what acoustic sets are for?
I'm well. I
I'm
mean,
just saying
that's
because
kinda for
generators
after
are
hours.
expensive.
I feel like
That's
I love after hours acoustic sets. You know what I mean? Like after hours shows over, we go party somewhere, and then trends on some acoustics. But I get what you're saying. Like seeing things seeing smaller events on a large scale because it sounds good. You know what I mean? Like you pop up somewhere and it's sounding fucking great. Like that's awesome.
Yes, it really is. It's a great thing.
How long have we been going now? How are we looking, Justin?
We've been going for
Hour and 19.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I think we're ready to call it, boys.
that was amazing.
All right.
That was fun.
Cheers, everybody.
Agua.
Freddie, where can we find the music?
For
This is when you're supposed to push our band. We're in a band together.
You guys are in a band
oh,
together?
sorry, I'm very slow sometimes. It's Spotify. Yeah, YouTube.
What's the name of our band?
Rundown Roommate?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Why you get all sexy on the voice, bro? He said, sorry.
So you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, everything else, Apple.
RedTube.
You don't even know. Is Freddie on RedTube?
Oh,
Don't tell his
I don't
wife.
know.
Absolutely not. I'm a holy man.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we know you have 3 holes. Anyways,
That escalated.
Holy
That escalated.
man.
holy
Stop
like
staring
Swiss
at me
cheese.
now. This is weird.
Anyways, everybody, this is Freddy Bedolla. My name is Tyler Silva. Thank you guys for coming. It means the world to me. And Freddie, I'm really happy to see you home, buddy. Cheers.
I'm here.
Wade,
I refuse.
I'm really never that happy to see you.
I refuse.
You're a different man
Can't
now.
make me. Now that you have stopped, I will drink.
When did this get here?
I got that for you.
Oh, thanks.
Anyways, let's end the episode, all right?
All right.
Thank you guys for coming. Freddy Bedolla, Kyle Wade, my name is Tyler Silva, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Run down with Silva. Run down with Silva. The run